Okay. So this is. I have a. Let me get to my spot real fast. This is really hard to do with one hand. Hold up. I gotta. Stay real fast. I gotta. That's not gonna stay. I gotta get in. Gotta get him in a suit. Where is it? There it is. That's where. It's taking a bit. I guess now. Uh. That was a big issue. Alright, I guess I'll just wear these. No, it's fine. So, what's going... Hey, PanDorX, my name is PanDorX, and welcome back to another video. Well, I guess more of a stream. So, I'm using a different mic this time. I actually got myself a really good mic, not my headset mic, if you could say that. There's a couple things been going on. First things first, obviously the new mic. A lot of my friends and everything are saying it's been really crystal clear and everything. Another thing is that my recording thing is going to be changed. Even though that I've been streaming really late, I'm still gonna have to do that. Except I'm now working mornings, and since I have to go to bed early, it's going to be a lot harder for me to stream at night. Especially since I usually have to stream around 1 a.m. Sometimes latest 3 a.m. Usually that's my dead point. I was going to stream yesterday, and I kind of said dead point if it hit 3 a.m. I was just going to go to bed and hit that point. So here I am today. I usually wear different gloves, but I just kind of just recorded and everything. But I kind of want to say I apologize for the lack of uploads. Minecraft for me has, and a couple of my friends, has been really laggy lately, and I have no idea why. I have nothing written in these books. Probably due from the last. Nope, nothing except for this one. This one's random stuff, stories and stuff. So this is really the only one we're gonna be talking about. All the other ones are blank. So I really just kind of want to explain a couple things. First things first is obviously the new mic. And um new or yeah, my new recording schedule. The other problem is that since Micro's been laggy lately, I might every time when I stream with like Anakin, we might have to be playing a different game. I prefer Minecraft, however. I mean, it'd be laggy. I don't know if the streams will be, but the game will be. But we're probably just gonna be in this world, kind of just talking about a couple things. But I still plan on. See, I have my PDX plays channel and everything. I actually recently did put it in the description. Um, recently, and um, yeah, I'm just slowly buying new stuff. So eventually, I mean, obviously, the first thing I bought was the mic. And I keep mentioning the mic, and I'm sorry, but I just really like this mic. Okay. Uh, so sorry, someone was walking up the stairs and kind of spooked me. Um, so I guess I can talk a couple things. Bro, it's like 1 a.m. and someone just locked their car. Like they just got home. Anyway, so I've been. First of all, I didn't make a birthday stream, and I kind of regret doing that. But for people who do not know, my birthday was May 6th, so I am now actually 18. So there's that. Another thing is that a lot of people don't really know this is I play by myself a lot, and it's gotten to the point where I I've stopped recently actually, but I have used to ask. I've actually this is how I made friends with Dags and Frozen. I was just so bored of playing nothing practically because at the time I didn't have BioShock. I didn't have the Kingdom Hearts games. I didn't really have all this stuff, so I usually just watched YouTube or just play Minecraft, I guess. And of course, since I can't stream, I can't really talk, so that's how I kind of just refriended Frozen. I so all the things I said back then in my old streams, I simply do apologize, especially for all the Frozen fans that watch me. I apologize, and we are friends again. We don't play as much as we used to, but we are friends. Dags and I was still we're on like a mid level, I say. We sort of talk, and if we just kind of talk if we see each other in a party, or I guess just talk. So there's a couple things I want to do with with my channel right now. So once I I think I officially kind of made up my mind. I want to do commentary, just kind of explain things, not like kind of explain things, my opinions on movies and shows, or cover some drama on like what's going on and everything with some drama and everything like that. But I think my main focus would probably be my opinions on movies, TV shows, and probably video games too, because I'm a gamer. Of course, I gotta cover games. Probably the first ones I'd probably be doing would be video games. So there's that. A couple of things happened with friends and I. So I recently, or I guess yesterday, kind of played with one of my friends, and she kind of she watches the stream. I apologize in advance. Um, Once I start talking about it, she'll know who it was. Um, so I kind of we started playing Minecraft. But she knows I'm a singer, and so she wanted to hear me sing again. So I said that day I'll sing, and it got to the point where we sort of just started playing Minecraft. Then her boyfriend joined, and we went into her and her boyfriend's survival world, and we kind of just started playing, and I kind of helped her boyfriend with um, the achievement where you have to collect all 16 wools. And I guess for some reason she felt left out, and honestly, I her boyfriend doesn't understand. He told me she does this a lot, and honestly, so I thought I could just have her in a party. I've known her for a while, so I thought if I just invited her to a party and she can vent to me, as she is younger, so I would understand. And as I was just trying to explain to her that, you know, he really is concerned for her and everything, and she just kind of left. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah. She kind of left the party and didn't say anything. She feels like, in her case, okay, let me kind of, so in her boyfriend's case, he just doesn't understand why she keeps leaving. And in her case, she thinks she's just a fake. She doesn't, like, she feels like she's left out a lot and everything. And don't get me wrong. When you're at a certain age or a certain point in your life, you have that feeling where you just got that gut where you feel like nobody wants to talk to you. When that's not the case, I have a lot of friends who want to talk to me. I mean, my friend Boss and or Leonto on Twitch, and he wants to talk to me more, but we do different things. He's sometimes with his girlfriend, and I'm usually playing by myself, or I'm at work. I'm on YouTube. He's on YouTube, doesn't feel like playing. And, we all have that point. And she's at that point at the moment where she feels like nobody wants to talk. She feels left out. So I was trying to be the friend that she knew, where I just kind of comfort her and be a friend. I've known her for a while, so she could partially. Well, we haven't talked in a while, so I know she partially trusts me now because she doesn't know how I will act now and everything. And now that I'm 18, I'm a bit more. I I guess a bit more mature in her eyes. I don't know, but so and then but at the same time, her boyfriend just feels guilt, sort of. He feels like he doesn't feel like he's not doing enough. He just doesn't understand because he wants to talk, he wants to play with her, but then she leaves the party and message him saying that she's a fake. She feels left out, and he tries to comfort her, and it just doesn't work, and she ends up crying again.
and again and again, and it's that's like drama that honestly I don't understand. Well, I do understand because I'm kind of explaining it, but it's drama that shouldn't happen practically. In some way, I'm practically saying that she doesn't need to feel she's left out. I try to explain to her. She doesn't need to feel that she's left out. She's not. She's but she does, and me and her boyfriend, we managed to have her get back on the party because we were talking about her trying to get back into the party and talk about games we could play and everything. And time since PlayStation 3 era, it really does like kind of sadden me to see a friend kind of act so distant even to her own boyfriend. So I kind of just told her boyfriend that maybe you should start talking to her and try to comfort her a bit more. And maybe she'll start opening up to you because it seems to the point where you guys are together, and you're happy together, but it seems like you guys don't, you know, talk to each other. But that's drama, I guess. That's really up to them. I probably shouldn't have explained it, but I'm trying to kind of give off the type of content that I'm trying to do for this channel. Kind of just talking about drama and everything like that. So, and other things are that that's really the biggest drama thing I have. There's a couple Twitter. I mean, there's the I'm Alex, where fake allegations recently was. I forgot his name. Since I'm still sort of new, and live streaming wise, I don't kind of do research on the fly. I just kind of read what happens. But I'm Alex seems to be that YouTuber who just seems to make false allegations towards an actual YouTuber I watch named Slazo, where he claimed to say that he was a rapist, according to some people, even though Slazo has already made a response to that and actually proving, 100% proving that he wasn't a rapist at all, and he kept saying he was. But eventually, after a month, he realized, oh, wait, he is not. So after a month, he apologized. People realized that in his apology, he didn't actually say, I'm sorry. He just said we were talking and cleared things up, which is sort of an apology, but it's not like when people wait for an apology, they ask for I'm sorry, but everything's been cleared up practically. I mean, the drama sort of happens and everything, but then he recently made another false allegation of a certain person talking about a different person. Practically, this 15-year-old was in the beach in a bikini dancing to a song that he think wasn't appropriate for her age. So he kind of made a statement saying that was inappropriate. And I'm Alex read it as, oh wait, hey, she looks really good. I'm a stalker. And he didn't, but he kept kind of going back to her and practically saying he's not upset with her, and she's not really talking about her. He's more talking about his parents, or sorry, not her parents, and practically, well, saying that raising someone like that shouldn't be a great idea, as it leads to other problems in life. I guess, I don't know. Then you got the Suzy Lou. You got an old one, which is the Rewired Soul. We got J Station. just a bunch of people in Roman lacrosse. Uh, just stuff that shouldn't have happened happens. I mean, Austin Jones, Roman Lacoste, or Lacrosse. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm bad with last names when I can't pronounce it. um, with there being sort of questionable actions towards younger people, very much younger. I mean, Austin Jones went to jail. He's actually in jail right at the moment due to actually having two cases of actual him actually talking to 14-year-olds and practically telling them to send the dance move twerking videos, and that's really not a good, uh, not good. But because of that, he actually got caught and went to jail. He tried clearing things up, saying that they're all fake, and he's trying to play the victim card, and he understands people are mad at him with these somewhat true. He actually did prove that some of it was true, but he said it was old news, and someone found it out and everything. He did mention that some people have this ECE court. He said there's this big, large musician that he's friends with. As soon as you think of someone really big and large, a singer and everything, you'll know him. And I'm over here actually thinking, do you realize how many famous people that are musicians and boys, males? So stating if we know this one person, you'll know who he's talking about when there's like thousands of musicians that are males and are really popular. Uh, Set it off. Imagine Dragons, the score, the script, 21 Pilots. This is a bunch. And apparently, this musician, quote unquote, said it's asking underage girls for these videos is okay. Which it's not. So, after a lot of things happened, he actually went to jail for, I think, 10 years. Then there's the whole J-cation. J Station. There's the whole Susan Liu. There's the whole Rewired Soul. There's the iMalex. This is a bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna go into at all. So, with that being said, and that's more of the content I'm going to drive towards. I still want to talk about more games, movies, TV shows, and my opinions on them. But until I have the equipment, I'm probably just going to start off with slowly drama and sort of everything, kind of more my stories and everything like that. So, yeah, so yeah. Another thing is at my store before I left, I switched departments, which is why I work mornings now. Probably should have explained that. My there was a person there was this kid at my store. He got fired for. At first, everyone thought he was suspended, but I'm pretty sure he got full enough fired. Um, I guess I'm able to talk it here because we're not allowed to talk about it at the store, and this really needs to be said. If you're working on the clock, whether you, I mean, this kid Even though he's older than me, he acted like a kid. He wouldn't do his job. Now you might be thinking he's more of the arrogant, but no, there was I everyone kind of knew there was something wrong with him, like ADHD or something like that. And he we had temp workers at the store that I work at the moment. We had workers helping out, and he brought his girlfriend in because I guess he was off and wanted to go shopping or something like that. And this is according to a temp worker. Other people just said it was just a girl. And he gave this list to this girl. He got this girl's phone number, I guess. So I don't think it was the dude's girlfriend, but it was some girl. He got this girl's number and practically sent her a text message, or just kind of sent a message somewhat, giving her a list, practically doing what he demanded. He sent her some personal pics and sent him some personal messages. I'm saying personal, even though it's the other thing, and I can't really say it. Thanks, YouTube. Um, so he did all this bad stuff. Now, it's one thing when you do it on break, it's another when you're on the clock. That's what we term when you're not on break, obviously. So he was doing this while he was working. He was supposed to be working. Now, the one thing you should know about him, he gets distracted very easily, which led to everyone thinking he had ADHD. I think might be thinking of a different person, but he wouldn't bag. He would mid order just kind of stop and walk to a customer and start talking to them, or walk to a head clerk and talk to him for like a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Or if he went out on carts, he'll bring in like three, and if there's no carts in the reserve, he'll kind of just walk in and ask for help, even though it wasn't even that busy. Or if there was, he would just kind of grab from the reserve, grab some mini carts from the street, the parking lot, whatever, and just come in and say it's done. Which is why usually on our deadest days, the reserve would be empty. That actually goes to the other person that I'm thinking of that actually has ADHD and really gets stressed out when he's around people. So he's mostly outside listening to music to calm him. So I went over to a different department because on the front end it's been really stressful. And so in the front end of my store, you workers have to wear masks, which are fine. I am totally fine with a mask. Um, it's optional to wear gloves, and I do. I wear my fingerless gloves, which don't really help, but it sort of does. It covers the palms, and I won't be touching much people stuff. I'll be kind of just grabbing stuff off the shelf in the department I'm doing. But you'll practically have to, and since it's very, since you're inside the store, breathing for like 2 hours in a mask really just kind of makes it harder to breathe. And with the mask I used to have, really kind of proved that because I always had to constantly take it off and just kind of breathe a bit before putting it back on. The new mask I got actually makes me breathe better. So, wow. Oh, it's been 30 minutes. I thought it was 2:31. I was like, really? I've been streaming for an hour? What? Um, but and then not only would you have to wear a mask, that's really hard to breathe, especially the mask I had. You had to keep everything clean, which is also fine. You know, the virus and everything's going on. You gotta keep everything clean. Gotta keep yourself clean. Keep safe. But then they want us to do something called produce scanning, and the produce scanning thing is you have to be 85% or higher. Now, the both things I'm talking about is more it's more percentage esque, and I was low on both of them. And I had to try to keep up with both at the same time because I kept getting talk tos about having one or the other really low. So I know my produce was really low, and I know my other thing was low, and that amount of stress as long as well. I mean, there's so many things you gotta do. I mean, I can partially multitask. I can talk to people and like scan their groceries. I was the cashier, and practically trying to work on one thing and the produce while talking, and then after in between orders clean, and then at the same time aim trying not to trying to breathe got really to the point where I'm just super stressed even on dead days. So I switched departments. Some people, and one person in particular that kind of manages breaks was really, I guess, not happy about it because they lost. There's a lot of people who went to ClickList in the front end. Um, that's what we call that's the department I'm going to, ClickList. Um, or like something like that. It's not sort of like it's kind of like pickup from restaurants, pickup curb pickup, whatever. Except anyway, um, he we she not he she would kind of get irritated, or she'll kind of just, I mean, this might be just her personality and she's not meaning to. I mean, once you really know her and everything, she's actually really nice and can be kind of funny, honestly. But she would also, I don't think she's meaning to, but she'll kind of stare, kind of like, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're not helping us and you're helping them. It just kind of felt like that stare. And or when I ask, when I know ClickList serious, like top notch needs help, oh, they'll tell me no, uh, we need help more, and I'll help them, and then it'll die down for a good like 4 hours or something, and within like an hour, I'm like, hey, ClickList still needs help. Do you mind? Nope, we still need your help. Okay. But towards the end of my last day in the front end, I started going over to the department I'm going to, and everything. So there's those. There's that. I kind of want to talk about Anakin. He hasn't posted. He's still probably working on the one surprise that I you can probably go back to one of my old videos and figure out what he's doing. Um, he's probably not done with it yet. He said when he first announced something special, he said around the next week, and it's been like 3 months since he said that. And he's been working hard, so I don't think he's been able to work on it. Honestly, I think he forgot about it. Anakin, if you ever get to this spot, you need to finish it up and post it. So thing with him is that he okay then. He wanted to do something else, and with our podcast, the Ninja Cast, we're still doing it. Just the third person we have doesn't talk much. He will talk when we ask him to talk, or when he asks, or when we want his opinion, and then he just like says something vague, and then stops talking and everything. So even though he's part of the podcast and everything, he helped with a lot of the building and everything you see here. In fact, he also helped a lot in the building that you saw when I first started streaming in the underground area, which is still in a work of progress, and I know why I keep saying that. But we just haven't been able to have the time. I mean, usually when we do, I'm either working and Anakin's off, or I'm off and Anakin's working. And usually when Anakin gets off of work, he doesn't feel like getting on, so he goes to bed immediately and watches YouTube or something, or just passes out, which is fine. But there's been times where he would say that he's gonna get on and play with me, so we could, or stream or something, and he'll never appear on, either stating something came up, or he'll say something and then actually fall asleep because he's tired. And I understand. I get really tired too, because it's partially stressful. Sorry. It's partially stressful when you're in his boots, in his shoes, when you're just kind of doing something all day for like 9 hours straight. Technically, he gets like an hour lunch, but he's just really tired. He'll get on late sometimes when I'm streaming like this, kind of pop into my stream, say something, then pop online, and then we start and join my game. But when we do this Ninja Cast, I think I want to drive it more towards what my channel is going to be doing. So we talk about games, opinions on the games, movies, TV shows, and also talk about a couple drama stuff. Because, I kind of enjoy. At first, I only did these talks to kind of just let you guys know. And then I kind of ended up enjoying just kind of, even though I don't move much, I plan on actually doing face cam and all the stuff and everything, so you guys could get kind of a more frontal face, I guess. I guess if you want to call that. So that's kind of what the Ninja Cast is going to. The third person will still be here, but I think we're gonna drive more the Ninja Cast towards me and Anakin, and probably some special guests. So one of my worker friends that I know personally, has recently got a PlayStation, and she, if if she's awake around this time, she could be in a stream. She wanted to. She just sometimes has things going on and stuff. Yeah. Anyway. So I didn't mean to breathe in the mic right there. I think another thing I want to do for my channel is again another commentary thing, and it's not. So it's sort of ghost videos like Nuke Sub 5, except I'll be giving my opinions and my opinion why, whether it's. I think it's hard to tell whether it's fake or real, or if I think it's totally 100% totally fake. And I could totally have special guests on and everything. And honestly, this is the type of channel I think this channel will fit. I still want to do PDX plays where I do Let's Plays and everything like I wanted with this channel. And this channel also will probably be more of me playing with friends and everything on like the Minecraft. I want to explain that Minecraft minigame video. Um, that was the time before I got faster internet, and actually no, this was the day I got faster internet. But I guess my system was sort of getting used to the new faster internet, mixed with my brother and my dad on the PlayStation, as well as my sister on her computer. So it was getting kind of laggy, and let me know that the stream might just stop out of thin air. So that's why in my video I said if you guys want to continue watching, actually, did I say? Hopefully I did. I said if I didn't, I was going to say if you guys want to continue watching, head over to twitch.tv/Leonto. Because I'm pretty sure he just has his thing as Leonto. Because he's really funny. He's one of my close friends. I've known him since PS3. Heck, I've even known since Modern Warfare 3 era. Mixed between Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 era. Before we went to PS4 and kind of did our own things and everything. But honestly, I'm trying to fix my mic. Honestly, if you guys want, I could try doing another video with him. He could do another live stream on his Twitch. Go follow him, and if you guys really want to, go sub to him on Twitch. You don't. I prefer just follow, because this is not going to be another Invader V and the one girl, I think it was Gross Gore, I want to say, where they practically said, "Oh, if you watch me, pay me," practically. And then there was another drama. It was actually not Gross Gore. What's that one girl? Gross Gore was a guy who criticized and scammed his editors. Now, it could be a law in, I guess, the UK that the customer is always right, which if anybody from the UK who watches me, can you prove that? Because going off one anger dude, I don't know. Anyway, there was like 5 people who he didn't fully pay because he thought their edit work was trash, so he didn't pay them. Now, I'm gonna say this. It doesn't matter where you live. If someone did something for you, you should do the right thing, whether or not it's a law or not, to pay them. Because then they're gonna let other people know that you scammed them, and you're end up probably not gonna get many customers anymore, or workers. He honestly, if you're paying the dude, you're not a customer really, because you hired them. You're paying them to edit your videos. You're not a customer. You're more of a like a boss. So, and it's your responsibility for each video you make to pay them for their editing, whether or not you like it or not. They edited the video, they deserve the money. So when you go ahead and not pay them, and if he finds this video and says that I'm a idiot or whatever, he can call me whatever he wants. He might be older, but to me, he's just a grown baby. And I've never met someone who literally, like, practically screams at people because they don't agree with him. He's one of the people that just kind of says, "Oh, hey, someone's talking trash about me. He is totally wrong. I am the best." When in reality, he's just some dude living in his own house screaming. I really hope he's gotten multiple calls from 911 from just neighbors randomly being like, "Yeah, we have a neighbor just randomly screaming. He lives by himself. Can you go, like, tell him to stop?" So, yeah, I mean, the if this, I think, I'm pretty sure it's gross score. I recently watched a video on YouTube talking about this dude I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure his name's Gross Gore, but let me let me double check. Oh, and there goes my controller. Yeah, Gross Gore. So, Gross Gore, if you ever find this video, you can scream, you can curse me out all you want, but I don't care. You're, to me, just some grown man screaming for no reason at people he doesn't agree with. And you're just probably a big crybaby, in my opinion, of the screaming your butt off and everything like that. Just, for me, I can't believe I'm saying this, but grow up. That's right, I am telling a grown man to grow up. Because calling you out for not paying people that rightfully deserve their payments for working on, excuse me, working on your videos, they have the right to be paid. Not, "Oh, he's garbage, this editing job is garbage, you're fired and I'm not paying you." No. That's what an idiot will do. So go ahead, scream. Go on Twitter, scream at me all you want. If you ever find this video, I doubt you do. I'm not even that big. I have like 60 subs. I haven't checked. I know I'm running the 50s. I might have lost some. Who knows? I don't post much anymore, unfortunately. So, with that being said, my name is PanDorX. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna try a new intro to keep it short. As you guys heard in the video, I nearly said, "Hey guys, my name is," or "Hey PanDorX, my name is PanDorX," because of course I just said, "Hey PanDorX, it's PanDorX, and welcome." So I'm gonna try to keep that my new intro, introduction of just, "Hey PanDorX, it's PanDorX, and welcome." with that being said, for real, my name is PanDorX, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream I did. It's probably like 30 minutes, so it's just me talking for no reason. And kind of just talking about a couple personal, well, not personal, but kind of small stories. And, well, one of them was about me, but kind of a couple things. Mostly about new mic, new schedule of me trying. It's going to be a lot harder for me to stream, honestly. Like, really hard because I have to go to bed early and then, yeah. So, flame punch the like button, burn the subscribe button, and of course, fireball the bell icon if you want to be notified. That, and I'll